Cuts to K-12 education, public safety, housing, and homelessness programs are all off the table. The Washington Governor Bob Ferguson is talking about furloughs for state employees and cuts to food banks and firefighting, and says that will still not be enough to balance the budget. It is the issue that has loomed over Olympia and new Governor Bob Ferguson.
Look, we're not going to tax our way out of this thing. Not going to happen.
Ferguson says he's identified $4 billion in cuts that would eliminate 1,000 state jobs and force other state employees to take a furlough day each month for 2 years. That's to offset a projected $12 to $15 billion four-year funding gap after the legislature increased spending in the past few years and fell short of projected revenues. Ferguson's proposal also calls for closing unused wards at Western State Hospital and the Special Commitment Center and ending a lease on a Department of Health warehouse. Wildfire mitigation, DNR, did you touch those funds?
I mean, we've got significant investments that's not going to harm our capability to fight forest fires.
Yet it does call for reducing grants to fire districts, ending contracts on 2 firefighting helicopters, and some mitigation. And he wants to reduce funding to food banks by tens of millions of dollars.
All of it looks very threatening.
Aaron Krzyzewski is with Food Lifeline.
More than 2 million Washingtonians are going to find less food for their table.
House and Senate Democrats have maintained all session that new taxes are needed to fill the hole. Do you believe that you can fix this budget deficit without raising taxes?
We are going to need additional revenue to pay for the investments that the people of the state want us to be making.
Ferguson also says his proposal will not be the entire solution. Are you willing to draw a line in the sand and say you can get this all done by the end of the legislative session, or are you going to need more time?
Oh, my goal is, as I suspect the legislature has the same goal, is to end on time.
Ferguson also said today that a big wild card in all of this is what happens with federal funding to Washington State, and also a new state revenue forecast that is due next month that could change the conversation once again here in Olympia. For now, at the state capitol, I'm Chris Daniels, KOMO News.